All right, welcome to our first of the month Saturday community well-being. Although I am thinking that I want to change the name to Being Well because that is the topic of today. It's been huge in our community, the talk about silence, stillness, being, and embracing that sensation and then allowing the work to work on you, which is really what these neuroactivations do for us. So community well-being is a vision that KK, Hillary, and I have created to bring forward this work into the world to really focus on wellness and well-being. The three things that you'll experience today that a lot of you have already practiced is breathing, breath work, very specific breath work designed for nervous system resilience, movements that are designed for nervous system resilience, and imagination for relaxation, as well as manifesting and working with the brain to evolve the brain. So I'm so excited that you're here today. I am the founder of this work, Pam Denton, and Hillary is one of my co-founders. KK is one of my most amazing leaders of the work. Well, not most amazing because we have more team here. We have Lisa and Isa. It's like that must just. I have to get that out of my language. So anyways, I digress. We will start breathing today, and then I'm going to pass the mic over to Hillary. I'll lead with the stress regulation breath work. Hillary's going to take us through the life force wave, and then we will pass to KK. And I think the importance of this is the different leadership styles that are in our community. There's something for everyone here. If you've never done this before, hang on for the ride. Listen to our words closely. Do what you can. If the breath doesn't do what it's supposed to at first, stay with it. This is a daily practice. It's so powerful. It is life-changing from the central nervous system, our brain and spinal cord, out into the world. And that's the change that we need to see right now. So being well helps us be the change to lead the future, which is our tagline of our conference in April. Be the change to lead the future. So let's get well. And I'm going to spotlight myself. Did I forget anything? Except for Kona wants to leave. Hold on. What? Is he here? Randy? All right, dogs and breathing. Very first thing to do is to ground, regulate. Press your feet into the floor as if you are about to stand up. Feel that pressure in the nerve endings, those thousands of nerve endings that end in your feet. Whether you have shoes on or not, feel that pressure as you press into the floor. Contract your legs all the way up into your buttocks and into your pelvis. And allow yourself to feel grounded as you release, let go, and sit in stillness. Ask yourself this question: what does being well mean to me today, right now, in this moment? What does being well mean? And maybe set an intention for yourself. My intention is to be well in this area of my life, my body, my spirit, my emotions, your mental health. There are so many parts of our body that need our attention. And when we assist the nervous system and neuroactivate, we're allowing the space for our body to be well. Squeeze your glutes a little bit, like you've got a $1 million check in your glute crease and you're squeezing that check and the wind is blowing. Squeeze, 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 and then release. Let it go. Squeeze, release. So these are called glute squeezes. Squeeze, release. I want you to notice, speaking of the pelvic bowl and the pelvis, if one side feels stronger than the other, is there balance on one side of your pelvis more than the other? Is there strength as you squeeze, release? Maybe if you're advanced in this work, you want to add a hand squeeze or a hand pump. Squeeze your fists as you squeeze the glutes and release. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. If you're super advanced, you may be adding your breath here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're almost done. Build up that tension. We're creating a somatic feedback loop to the brain. It's so cool. We're advancing our brain right now. 3, 2, 1, and then just rest. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Connect breath. Maybe there's a deep sigh of relief. That's why we're muted. You can do what you need to do. Call this rebound breath. Allow your breath to breathe you, to rebound, to do what it needs to. Let's add a shoulder shrug. Lift your shoulders up towards your ears, squeeze towards your ears, but keep your face relaxed. Here is the practice. My face is totally relaxed. And then drop your shoulders like a ball. Squeeze and drop. Squeeze and drop. Now, as you press your feet into the floor and you lift your shoulders up, can you feel that glute squeeze coming in? Press your hands into your thighs as you lift your shoulders up towards your ears. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. See if you can find a little bounce. Can you bounce a little bit as you're doing this? Squeeze, release, squeeze and press, release, squeeze and press, release. We're almost there. 3, 2, this is grounding. 1, release. Now, if you have the neurointelligence built in, you may want to start bouncing up and down, but you may choose to sit in stillness instead. So this is called bouncy buggy, buggy bouncing. Press your feet into the floor and see if you can imagine that you're sitting in a buggy. The horses are drawing the carriage and you're bouncing on this super rocky road. Boing, 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 and then just rest. Whew, that was a workout. Deep breath. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Connect breath. Be with your body. Allow the life force wave to move through your spine. I am ready to let go of stress and tension, blocking my well-being. Press your hands into your thighs, ready stance. I am ready to let go of stress, tension, mental, emotional, physical, that's blocking my ability to be well. I am ready. Now reach your arms out. We call this willing stance, and tickle the screen, tickle the community with your fingertips, and then pull the energy into your solar plexus and shake the dice a little bit. I am willing to let go of stress and tension. I am willing to let go of those blocks and barriers in my nervous system blocking my well-being. Reach and pull 3 times. 2, 1, and then quickly place one hand on your heart and one hand on your core to seal in that willingness. I am able to let go of stress and tension, the barriers in my nervous system blocking my being well. Long, deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, and feel the breath rise into your chest, your ribs expand. Reach your arms up towards the sky, towards the universe. Plug your fingertips in, your arms along your ears, your face relaxed, your chin tucked towards your chest like you're holding an orange. I am worthy of well-being. What's your intention right now? Let's drum it in with heart drum, drawing the energy down towards the chest with a little tap and ha, 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 ha. Ha. You don't have to say the ha. You could also say yes. Yes, I am worthy. Yes, I deserve to be well. Drum it into your heart. So drumming also works with the somatic nervous system, creating feedback loops to the brain, advancing your brain's ability to self-correct and self-direct and heal. Healing your own body through its innate wisdom. Draw that energy into your chest. Let's do it into core drum. Reach and pull. Whoa. Right into the core, right below your navel, drawing that energy into your energy center. And the sound is huh, H-U-H. Or if you don't feel comfortable making the sound, just drum and listen to the sound of your body, the drumming on your body. And then bring your arms into safety shield, crossing your arms across your chest. I feel safe. When I am well, I am safe. Deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. I'll end my segment with the 8-part activation breath, placing your hands on your thighs. This breath is 8 sniffs in through your nose. If you can't make it all the way, just follow along to the best of your ability, stretching the breath like a rubber band. 8 sniffs in through the nose, all one continual breath, holding at the top. 8 counts out, stair stepping down through your nose or mouth, holding at the base. Ready, set, go. Breathe in, 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 in. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. Breathe out, 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 out. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. Breathe in, 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 in. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. Breathe out, 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 out. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. One more time. Breathe in, 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 in. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. Breathe out, 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 out. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. Return to connect breath. Return to your feet. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe through your feet. Imagine that your feet have lungs. And you're moving the life force energy through the earth, through your legs, through your pelvis, all the way up. As you take the next breath in, hold it in and imagine that you're fogging a window. Breathe that breath out and continue to breathe as I pass the video over to Hillary. In through the nose and out through your mouth. Getting ready to move into a little bit of build and release. As we build a little bit of tension, teaching the body to identify tension, teaching the brain to identify tension. Just start by rubbing your hands together. Yeah, a little vigorously, a little vigorous rubbing. Yeah. And then breathe in and hold. Not sure why I'm blurry here. Breathe in and hold. 3, 2, 1. Breathe out and whoo, shake out your hands. Woo. Feel that tension just shaking out. Yeah, then breathe again, rubbing your hands together vigorously. Rub, 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 rub. Yeah. Rub, rub, rub. Feel your biceps working. Oh, feel the tension building. Breathe in and hold. 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. And then maybe a whole body shake. Back to ready stance, pressing your feet into the floor. Sense the grounding. We can shake to release tension just like animals shake to release trauma or tension. Yeah, and then we can come back to a place of grounding by pressing our feet into the floor, pressing our hands into our thighs, breathing that connect breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Yeah. If you can, widen your stance out into a sumo stance, a wide stance. If that's not comfortable, stay in your ready stance. If you can, sumo stance, and we're going to put on our boxing gloves right now. Oh, and then imagine a punching bag in front of you. Yeah, and we're going to start boxing it out. Boxer, one of our best moves to regulate the nervous system. Yeah, to build so that we can release. Yeah. And so boxing it out as fast as you can. Imagine hitting a punching bag. What do you need to punch today to bring yourself some stress release? Yeah. Yeah. Keep breathing. Maybe making some sounds. It's a little frustration. Yeah. A little anxiety. What do you need to punch to get out? Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Build it up. Build it up. And then we'll move into some rope slams. In 3, 2, 1. Grab the rope, slam them down, and make a sound. Maybe make a little claw face. Yeah. Let it go. Flick it off your fingers. Backs of your hands on your thighs. Close your eyes. Connect breath in through your nose.
out through your mouth. Sense what it feels like in your body. Yeah, as you have started the neuroregulation process with Pam, doing a little build and release, releasing tension. We store so much in our body. When we release it, we don't even have to know what it is. We can feel the relief. Yeah. Now place your hands down on your thighs again, palms down, and begin to tap your elbows against your sides. Yeah, tapping your elbows. Feel that tapping. Tap, tap, like a signal to your brain, a signal to your central nervous system. Tap, tap. I'm releasing adrenal overload. Tap, 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 tap. Then release your hands. Yeah, and now you can get a little stronger tap here. So get that tap going. Feel the vibration through your body. We call this move bellows. Yeah, so you know the bellows, kind of an old-fashioned tool now, but very effective for blowing on the fire. Yeah, this is how we build our life force energy. Yeah, we build our life force energy. We've released some blockages now. We've started to regulate the central nervous system. Now we can build the positive energy. Yeah. So let your bellows go for a moment and then begin to breathe in and out through your mouth. Like you're blowing on that fire. Like your breath is the bellows. Breathe, breathe, very rhythmic. If that feels too much for you, just breathe naturally. Totally fine. If you can do this, it's called reset breath. Now, so we're blowing on the fire, then we're going to get our bellows going again. With reset breath, we're going to reset our life force energy right now. Bellows, one of the best things you can do when you need to reset and regulate your life force energy. So once you've got it going, you've got your elbows tapping your sides, you can feel the energy maybe between your hands. Yeah, the energy of the bellows. You've got your reset breath going. Then when you've got all this organized for yourself, press your feet into the floor, stay grounded, close your eyes and imagine a bonfire that you're starting with your breath. What do you have to do? You have to blow on the fire. First, it might be a little bit weak. It might be a little small. Your life force may be diminished due to many factors, right? But begin to blow and know that each time you blow on the fire, each time your bellows are bellowing, you're building your life force energy. So picture that bonfire, picture the flames beginning to grow. Yes, beginning to feed on the kindling, to grow, to get hotter, to get brighter, to get more pure, burning through impurities. Now, building up the life force wave, building it, building it, building it, building it, building, 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 and maybe your elbows get a little stronger, tapping on your sides until you can see in your mind's eye, using your imagination, the incredible power of imagination, to imagine that bonfire now burning, burning, hot, burning, freely, burning through impurities, burning through toxicity, burning through sludge or stuck energy of any kind, burning, 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 heating you up. Yes, getting your metabolism revved up. Yeah, rev it up. Getting positive energy revved up and moving through your body. The fire of positive life force, energy, high vibration. A little more, a little more. Oh, the fire's burning now. And we're ready to seal it deep into our core. So breathe in with me. Interlace your fingers, seal the fire just below your belly button. Press in, seal that life force fire into your core. Breathe out. Seal the fire in. And then again, backs of your hands on your thighs, receive. So important to take that moment to receive, rest, digest, and receive. Integrate. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. You might sense a buzzing sensation in your body, in your skin, in your hands, the buzzing of life force energy moving through you. Press your feet into the floor. and sense how releasing stuck and sludge and toxicity and building up positive life force energy is just an amazing stress release for your body, your mind, your emotions, and your energy. And as you sit and integrate and receive, I'll turn it over to KK.
Just staying in your connect breath, going back to breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. We've done our breath work. We have moved, and now we will imagine. So continue with your connect breath. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply. Inhale through your nose, feeling the air filling your lungs. And exhale through your mouth, releasing any tension. We're going to calm the nervous system. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're going to continue this feeling of bringing in wellness into our bodies. So allow yourself to let go. Allow yourself to let go of your grip on life. Let go of anything that no longer serves you. Journey into letting go of old tensions, patterns, beliefs, and limitations. As the connect breath continues, feel yourself sinking into the moment, fully immersed in the rhythmic flow of your breath. Allow your entire body to relax, embracing the soothing waves of the connect breath. Sense the deep relaxation spreading from your head to your toes. Heavier, heavier, heavier. You feel grounded and connected. Say, I feel grounded and calm and connected. Connect with your cellular body, feeling the billions of cells within you and their life force energy. Connect breath, deeply connecting to your cellular power. Begin your counterclockwise hula hoop, breathing in on the right and out on the left, round and round from the pelvic bowl, dropping away the things that need to go. This is where we grind up and rid our body of and mind of anything that no longer serves us. And then come back to center. And now we'll go clockwise. You're going to breathe in on the left and out on the right. And pull in all of that which benefits you: happiness, health, connection, freedom. Feel the circulating chi and then come back to center. Visualize the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell. It's creating abundant life force energy, filling your cells with happiness and harmony. See every cell repairing and regenerating, thriving in a state of floating bliss. And as your cells repair and regenerate, affirm with I am statements. I am healthy. I am healing. I am whole. Feel the interconnected web of systems within your body communicating with each other flawlessly, promoting optimal health and well-being. Picture all biochemical processes flowing smoothly, easing any tension or stress. Welcome the healing light into your cells, organs, and entire body, revitalizing and renewing you. Feel alive, revitalized, and free from stress. Embrace this moment of profound connection with your cellular body and innate intelligence. Feel the power of your body's natural healing abilities, promoting well-being and harmony within. Take a moment to thank your body for all that it does for you. Self-care, self-love, self-kindness. Take a few more deep breaths and slowly, when you're ready, begin to gently open your eyes with a sense of renewed vitality and peace. So just take a few moments to bring yourself back. Gently begin to move your body, maybe wiggling your fingers and toes. Maybe you need a big stretch. Maybe a deep inhale and a big sigh. Maybe you need to brush your body off. Maybe those things that you let go of, you want to make sure have left. Brush it off. And then when you're ready, you may rejoin me.
Mm. Thank you, KK. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, everybody that's here. Hmm. Hmm.
That was
If you'd like,
awesome.
that was awesome. It was felt really good to co-lead with you guys. It's been a while. If there's something you'd like to share, we'd love to hear anything that you have to share about your experience over the last half hour. Thank you. Thanks, Sandy.
Mm.
Mm.
It just
All right,
felt
Isa.
so good for me anyway, because I've been doing this work elsewhere also, to be able to do the bellow movement and the punching faster and then really feel a release and not be huffing and puffing afterwards. It really felt good.
Amazing. Amazing. Yay.
I love the sensation of flowing out of mine into yours and into KK's. It was fun for me to feel the transitions. Here comes Lisa.
Yeah.
Lisa, did
And
you want to say? Oh, I thought Lisa was. Sorry, go ahead, Hillary.
oh, go ahead, Lisa. Yeah. Oh, you're still muted, Lisa.
It's so interesting, KK. I was going to call you afterwards. Whenever I do a session with you, in my imagination, Pam and I talked about this, but I get this beautiful, beautiful violet light. And Pam had told me that it's one of the healing wavelengths. And it's so hard. I don't want to come out of it. And I got it again. So I just want to thank you. And I've been on just this healing journey for 14 years. So and I just saw the doctor for my wrist this past Thursday. And so I was just able to visualize that my wrist is healing. And so it was just an amazing session. So thank you.
You're so welcome. And you can call me anyway.
Oh my gosh, the keeper of the violet flame. We have a keeper of the violet flame. Love that.
Hmm.
And I just want to just thank you, Chris and Jana, for joining. We have been working on breathing for a little bit here. So it's just been wonderful to see their transformation from the time we started. So I'm so glad this worked out on short notice. So this was fabulous.
Me too. Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad.
Wonderful. And we really look forward to having this monthly offering so that we can all come together, and please invite people. We'd love to grow this as a monthly community connection because we've got all these different threads of the work going on. I've got the Breathe Fit classes going on here in Santa Fe. KK's got her Tai Chi Fit classes going on, and Pam's got all kinds of stuff going and then all of you. And so to weave the threads together and come together in community is something that's so needed right now. And that's one of the things, right? Charlie's my student here in Santa Fe. And one of the things that students consistently say is that I keep coming back because of the community and I need this support. It is so important. And in addition to all the mental, emotional, physical, and energetic benefits that we get from the practice, this community container is so incredibly important right now at a time when it feels like people are getting more and more divisive, to find ways to come together and just be humans together on this planet and upgrade our nervous systems in the way that we're doing. So for me, I feel so grateful for the practice, for Pam, for what we all developed together through COVID, and that we're all here doing this work. It means a lot.
Chris, I saw you unmute. Did you want to share anything?
Well, I would just like to say that when I started working with Lisa, I didn't do any deep breathing. And we were working on a lot of neuroplasticity areas. And I kept telling her the deep breathing was amazing and what it did to help me, because my neural system was such a mess. And it was like night and day. It took me a while to learn how to do it. But then she incorporated different ways, different techniques of breathing, and I can't believe how much better I feel. It's shocking, actually. So I'm very grateful for it. And I try and practice it every day. I'm not real consistent, but I'm getting better. And it's just an amazing, amazing thing to do and to learn. And I thank her very, very grateful for her teaching me these things. So thank you all for teaching.
Thank you,
I love
Chris.
that. And I just met Lisa today, so it's so great to hear that from you, Chris. And I can tell that Lisa is an amazing transmitter of this work just by your energy, Lisa. So, and wonderful to hear that. And Isa, I'm not sure, what you're doing on a daily basis with this work, because I haven't been totally connected with the community. But if you want to talk a little bit about what you're doing too, that would be great to hear about.
I get to practice with this beautiful group every week, and then we have our academy where we have the recorded classes that you can pop in and do at any time. And so it's literally changed my I started this journey to regulate. I don't want to use the word heal, but my nervous system from 3 years of caring for my mom and then her passing, and just I was frayed. I would think of my nerves as just being all frayed on the ends, and it was affecting how I was showing up as a mom, as a wife, my business, being a leader. And so I started to really dive into this when I met Dr. Pam a year ago, and then I met KK and everyone else. Lisa and I have worked together for about 7 years now, and it has literally changed my life. It has helped me to help me with my vision. I mean, calming my nervous system helped me to start to envision what I wanted for my life, for my future. And I find that my dream was to show up as a calm, regulated leader. And I do believe I still have ways to go. We're all always learning, but um, it's made a big difference for me.
Wow, awesome. And
Made a big difference.
how have you and Lisa been working together in for 7 years, you said?
We met through our company called Life Vantage, and I met Angel is a fellow aerial yoga instructor here in Prescott, and Angel brought in Lisa. And Lisa, with her knowledge of physical therapy as a holistic practitioner, I fell in love with this woman. And so we had a conference where Dr. Pam's expertise shared all of this with a large group last April in Utah. And Lisa came to that to check it out. And she just got so fired up, and she just rightly, and then all of a sudden she has come on board and gone through the training, and has, I believe, had a very similar experience as me, because it's really elevated her as she's opened her own practice. And she's such a wealth of knowledge, and I hear her sharing it now, almost like it's just activated that voice. And yeah, so the
Oh,
ripple effect is far and wide.
Yeah,
oh,
and then Isa said, I want to bring this to Prescott this September 29th when we launched the Evolve Mind Body Conference. And then in April will be the Evolve Leadership. And the difference is that we'll be working all 8 neuroactivations. So the full room will come into nervous system alignment in the all 8 neuroactivations, whereas the mind body was introducing the concept. So be the change, lead from the light. For the future, we're going to activate our photonic power in ourselves. But she's a fierce catalyst of this work in the world. And she just keeps going with me, and we've linked arms, and we're building this to be a big movement in the world so that we can reorganize culture around well-being, I would say, in our nervous system health.
Well-being. I just want to add for Pam too that, to credit the work. Our company has had a lot of recent success, and a lot of the people are crediting that workshop in Utah last April and saying, I learned how to breathe. These are people, these are doctors, and these are people that you would think are already successful and have all the tools. And they're saying it changed everything. And so it's just exciting to see how it's manifesting for people.
oh, yes. This is the
Yeah.
vision that I've known Pam my whole life. Well, except for 1 year. She wasn't born yet. But
She beat me to the race.
so I've seen Pam evolve and hold this. She knew this vision was what she was here to do, but the world wasn't ready for it yet. And so to to witness this vision coming into fruition, and people are like, yes, we're ready for this now. It's so powerful. And Pam has dedicated and sacrificed a lot in her life to bring this vision into the world of what we can do, and what we can do with ourselves, what we can do together, as far as evolving our nervous systems, although she didn't always have that language for it. And I've seen it all. So it's just so powerful that this is coming into fruition. And I plan to be there in April, so I'm really excited about that. And all of you, I think we wanted to come kind of pull the threads together again. That was something that I was feeling a big push to do. So this monthly class will be the beginning of that, and then who knows what will happen from this. So you're all here at a very seminal moment and a very essential moment for what's happening. And of course, with the election happening on Tuesday, I know we're all feeling it's very easy to get dysregulated. And so keep breathing.
The answers are in the silence.
I,
Answers
you
are in the
know,
silence.
it's so cool, guys, because there's so many of us on this right now, but each of us regulating ourselves are going out and showing up differently for people, and they feel it. And you might not realize it, or going through something with them like what we just did. But I had a gal call me, one of my friends called me the other day, and she was wired. She was very concerned, and it was something about around money that triggered her. And I could hear her, and I just said, can you stop right now? Are you in a place where you can pull over, and we're going to breathe
Nice.
together for a minute? And she was, she started crying when she started breathing. And I was like, okay. So it's just so cool. It's so much big. Community is so big. And I'm so happy that y'all are doing this.
Isa's going to put us in cocoons, and she's going to activate our 8-part activation. She brings it into her aerial yoga and puts everyone in the cocoons, and we're going to cocoon activate.
I do. We need to talk about that, Pam, and I could
Yeah.
even make it a special class. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
definitely. I want a cocoon.
Charlie, did you have something to say?
No, I just want to say hi to everyone, because if you're coming back next month, it'll be good to see you again. I'm similar to Chris. I had a situation where I had injured myself and forgot how to breathe. I couldn't breathe. I had fractured my vertebrae and damaged my diaphragm. And I've been with Hillary for about a year and a half now, and we do have a great community. Our community is so tight that in the year and a half I've been there, we've all gone through different things, from losing our parents to losing our spouses to losing our kids, and just sending out intentional energy for healing and caring for each other is a big part of why we keep coming back. One thing about this class today, you've split it into that kind of the breath, the movement, and the imagination. And sometimes I think a lot of workouts and programs don't have all three elements together. It's easy to find a breath class to learn how to breathe. It's easy to find a workout class to build my core. But it's that imagination that I actually have had the hardest problems with. I learned how to breathe and I learned how to exercise, but going down deep, and the answer is in the silence, like you said, Pam. And Hillary often says, this is the time where you can let the work on you. And so that silence really is a key to this class that I don't find in other classes. So glad to be here, and I'll be back next month.
I love that reflection, Carly. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, I would like to offer up to, I believe it was Chris that said when she was learning the breaths, it was hard at first. And the more she's done it, she's getting into it. Well, I will give you the wisdom of my Tai Chi master, and that is we get best at what we practice most. So if it's the imagination that you need to practice, if it's the breath work you need to practice, you'll get better at it, but you're going to have to spend time with it. So, yeah.
Yeah,
And then
oh, sorry, KK. I thought you were
that's all
done.
right. Well, and I want to just, point out that the imagination work also is brain work.
Yeah.
You're exercising your brain. You're calling in all of your senses. You are you're just getting so much benefit from it that you have no idea you're getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have Christian Raphael is one of our regular breathe fitters here in Santa Fe. Well, he lives in Albuquerque, but he's a hypnotherapist. And so he brings a whole level of, we always love to hear what Christian has to say because he's always going to bring it deeper. But one of the things that he really appreciates, I think, about Breathe Fit is that it does bring in that that part of the brain that can envision and then manifest. And that's something that, like you were saying, Charlie, other practices, I mean, you can go to a Zumba class and get a good workout, but you're not going to get that. And to me, that's what I want. Like, I want the deeper, I want the, like you were saying, KK, the imagination, and Charlie, like that. And I've noticed personally, since I started doing this practice, I've always been a dreamer. I love my dreams. I learn a lot from my dreams. I investigate my dreams, but I dream like I just, my dreams are so vivid. And I'll tell my husband and he's like, are you? You know, but it's so powerful to me. Like, I feel like I have this whole other life, and I know it's partly because of this practice and that I've been working on that imagination, and then our psyche processes in images, so that when we're dreaming, we're actually processing life and evolving while we're sleeping. So the more we can remember and then integrate those images, it just, what you were saying just brought that up for me, and I'm really excited about it. You can tell, like, yes, dreams. So that imagination part works on us when we're not even conscious, works in the subconscious.
Yep.
Could I just add one? Oh, Kristen, were you finished? Chris? Okay. KK knows that I'm always trying to interpret her slides, and there was probably a good reason for choosing the one that you chose for today. But to me, it just kind of represents the entire mission of your work that you've been describing, because in my mind, there were three pedals, right? And you can pull yourself away from that big pedal and be in the middle, or you can stand alone, like that little drop at the very end was standing alone. And then you had all these beautiful crystals that were perhaps the junk that you're releasing as an individual. And that's what I got out of it. So in other words, you can be a part of a community, or you can get to the point where you can work alone and be a shining star if you wanted to.
Do you see why I love working with her?
I wouldn't even, that was awesome.
That was awesome.
I've come up with some weird things, but this morning's was, wow, this is what she's talking, this is what they're talking about. Community versus, not versus, you can be a part of everything if you want.
Well, as you head into the election week and the global shift that we are about to face, just remember that your nervous system is reorganizing culture, and positive evolution consulting is leading the way. So just keep reorganizing. The nervous system knows the way. And the more we work these three pathways, the brain knows the solution to the problems that we're facing in humanity. And it's through this work that I've realized that the brain knows the solution to the problems of humanity. So don't let the flappity doodahs out there get you down. Just come back, class.
Flappity doo dah, flappity yay.
Take this flap.
Flappity doo dah. I like that. Thanks, Pam. That's great advice. I think, are we going to stay on just the team a little bit after this, after we're done?
Sure.
I think Jenna